Om Shanti. So, welcome all of you to the Avyak English Murli Reading Club. And today we are reading the Murli of 1st July 83. I will just share the screen in a minute. And so, what is Baba trying to say through this Murli is that how do you reveal this new knowledge? And also, how do you reveal the bestower of knowledge? So, we can say Gyan Data and Gyan both. And Baba says if you're able to do that with authority, a lot of authority, then only will the drums of revelation beat, which means Baba कहते हैं प्रत्यक्षता का नगाड़ा बजेगा. Nagada is drums, pratyakshta is revelation. That will then beat. So I'll just share the screen. I'm just trying to see for tomorrow as well when the second half of it has to be read. So let me just do it from the PC. So here we go. So I'm sure the screen is visible.
Yes,
My voice is clear and audible. Yeah, so let's go. So reveal the new knowledge and the bestower of knowledge with authority, and the drums of revelation will beat. So here now BapDada has come to meet everyone in the meeting. It's mentioned in brackets, which means someone had announced that. So also in the later in the Murli, Baba is speaking about Bab and Dada, Shiv Baba and Brahma Baba. They are having a very nice heart-to-heart conversation. And what are they discussing in that Ruha Rehan? The heart-to-heart conversation is about what one thing we should be developing whilst revealing Baba. And that authority that Baba is speaking about, both of them are having that. So we'll read that in the second paragraph. So this is the gathering of all the special souls who are crowned and seated on the throne. So do all of you consider yourselves to be crowned and seated on the throne? All of you are wearing the crown of the responsibility of unlimited service, aren't you? So actually, when you look at Taj, Tilak, and Takht, so Taj is the crown, Tilak is the tika, Tilak is Tilak in English, and Takht is the throne which we sit on. So Baba is speaking about the crown and the throne, and all of you know very well in many Murlis, Baba is mentioned which crown is it. Again, the crowns are also of different types. The throne also is of different types. The crown usually is, though Baba is speaking about the Sangha, maybe the confluenced age crown is of responsibility. And the further crown we have is of purity. And the third one is the crown of what we call the royal crown which we wear, the crown, the Perse, the golden crown. The purity crown, the golden crown, and the crown of responsibility. So Baba is speaking here about, I'm not going in the details of the throne today. Baba is asking us Zimmewari ka Taj, the responsibility, the crown of responsibility of unlimited service, not limited. So now he's saying the unlimited crown means to be the stable, sorry, means to be stable as an embodiment of unlimited remembrance. Underline, it's very important, it's a very deep thing that all of us are wearing this unlimited crown of responsibility, which means we have to be very, very stable, and that can only happen when we become an embodiment of unlimited remembrance, Behad Ki Yaad. So you are wearing the crown of this unlimited responsibility, and rays of light and might from the crowns of the unlimited children are spreading into the unlimited. You have come out of the limited and become unlimited emperors. So he's going on to say बेहद के भी बादशाह, and बेहद में रहेंगे, बेहद की जिम्मेवारी, बेहद की याद. Since you have gone beyond the consciousness of anything limited, you have also gone beyond your body and your bodily limitations. The special service now is to take everyone from the limited into the unlimited. And do you know why did Father Brahma become Avyakt? That's the reason, in order to remove you from the limited and take you into the unlimited. The practical form of love for Father Brahma is to follow Father Brahma. Father Brahma is calling his right hand children, his special arms, from the subtle region, from the place of unlimited service, with arms outspread, and to take their hands in his hands. And I'm sure all of you remember as you enter the gate 3 of Shantivan. I'm sure it's gate 3 if I'm not mistaken. But the moment you go in and there's a big photograph right at the top, there's a building in front, there's a bus stand and all the buses are parked. And then passing across that right in the front, you can see the building. And on top of that, you can see Father Brahma's photograph or whatever that board is. And whereby he's with arms outspread and he's saying, Ao bache ao, that way. He's saying in the sense, it's not written it, I'm just saying that. So, but that is the pose of Brahma Baba, because there are a few, I think Shilu Didi, she's covered in one of her classes that how Brahma Baba has many poses. This one pose is whereby he's standing with arms outspread. The other one is he's sitting in the room, Baba Kamra, and also in the hut he's sitting. And you can see where he's sitting a little bit in a different position while writing down the Murli. So there are quite a few different poses. This pose is standing with arms outspread. Now, Father Brahma has love for the children, so Father Brahma is calling out that, hey children, come into the unlimited. So can you hear this sound? Brahma Baba always has the particular enthusiasm that you all become those with an unlimited crown, the same as him, and spread the light and might of revelation everywhere in such a way that all the souls are able to see rays of hope where there is hopelessness. Just right. Further down, everyone's finger should point to this particular place. Those who are searching with their fingers pointing beyond the sky should experience that the stars of the earth have been revealed on this earth, on the land of blessings. Which land is this we are speaking about? Madhuban, which is Vardhani Bhumi, the land of blessings. So all of us, all the souls here, Baba says the Chaitanya Sitare. Chaitanya means the living stars on the earth. Baba doesn't really care about the stars of the earth, of the planet Earth, and all the stars, the galaxy, the sun, moon. No, he's worried about we, the children, who are the stars of the earth, who have been revealed on this earth. Let the sun, the moon, and the galaxy of stars be experienced here. I'm sure you all know who's the sun. Gyan Surya, that's Baba, son of knowledge. That's Shiv Baba. Then the moon of knowledge is Brahma Baba. And the galaxy of stars is all the other children, all the other Brahmins. So just as scientists on the basis of science are able to give an experience of the galaxy, in the same way, those who are far away should experience the living galaxy of the earth. All of you are instrument souls to fulfill this pure desire. You have made such unlimited plans, haven't you? So the plans have been made according to your capacity and according to the time now. What service does BapDada want from you, children? And in this question is being answered in the form of a conversation where Bab and Dada, Shiv Baba and Brahma Baba were having a conversation. What was their conversation? The father said, father means Shiv. All my elevated children, my long lost and now found children, my most beloved special children, and the children who are constant companions of the Father, were instruments, have all gathered together on the land of blessings in order to make plans. So Father Brahma said, the plans that you have created in the meeting are very good. However, one main service still remains to be done. So now It has moved on to Dada speaking, though it's Father Brahma, we say Brahma Bab. It's Dada speaking. So he's saying one main service still needs to be done because you're the ones with such great authority and you have so many types of authority. He's naming them the authority of knowledge, Gyan ki authority, the authority of the power of yoga, Yog ki Shakti, the authority of being an embodiment of elevated inculcation, which means Sresht Dharnao ka Swarup, ya Murat, whatever you want to say, but embodiment actually means Swarup. So Sresht Dharna, elevated inculcation, and the authority of being a direct heir of the Father. So बाप के direct वर्षे के अधिकारी, authority. And finally, the authority of being an instrument for world transformation. विश्व कल्याण के लिए निमित्त उसका उसकी authority बनना. So he's told us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beautiful ones to revise. 5 of them: authority of knowledge, authority of yoga power, authority of being an embodiment of elevated inculcation. You can see all the first 3 subjects have come: Gyan, Yoga, Dharana, knowledge, yoga, and Dharana, and the remaining 2. The fourth one is Baba saying being a direct heir of the Father, taking the inheritance from him, and finally an authority of being an instrument for world transformation, which is the fourth subject, Seva. So you see, you have so many authorities. For instance, there are those who have the authority of the scriptures. There are those who have the authority of renouncing something and of becoming pure. And so they just have one authority. So here Baba is referring to the sadhu sannyasis. They are all of the path of devotion. So Baba says whatever they do, they just have still one authority. They don't have the authority of truth, which means knowing Baba, knowing the knowing who God is. And although they are great souls, no doubt, in terms of a relationship with God, the Father, they are not an authority of accurate knowledge. So those who have just one authority have been able to attract souls of the world towards themselves and have been moving along by proving what is false to be the truth. Baba says that always, like they have so much of authority, and this authority comes from reading the scriptures. I remember I was reading the Murli yesterday. It was the Sakar Murli. Baba said that they really have so much of authority, and why you children, I'm giving you so many authorities, but you can't reveal Baba, or you all are scared while speaking about when you all have the true, accurate knowledge. You all have the truth, accurate knowledge, despite that the authority is lacking in you children. And Baba says that it's not about really false, but what Baba is trying to say here that even the false knowledge, which means that I am the body, is false knowledge. They don't know who the soul is and what is the exact introduction of the soul. So they would speak so much of authority that whatever is false is also considered to be the truth. And they have been showing this authority for so long, and that length is around half the cycle, from Copper Age till the end of Iron Age. They influence others with so much of intoxication and with the sparkle of limited attainment. So, what do the elevated souls who have so many authorities have to do? We spoke about 5, right? So, do you know what still remains to be done now? And how much longer do you estimate you have till completion? So, now this Murli is way back of 1983 June. So, he says up to the year 1984 or up to the century of 2000. How much longer do you estimate? Will you complete the year 2000 or will it happen before that? What do you think, according to the preparations you have made so far? What still remains to be done? So you're preparing the land for the new world. However, the basis of the new world is new knowledge. And what is the first praise of Baba? You say the ocean of knowledge, Gyan ka Sagar. So have you revealed to the world the new knowledge, which is the first thing in the praise of Baba? So until you reveal that this is new knowledge, How can you reveal the bestower of knowledge? So Baba is saying that first you have to reveal the new knowledge, and then you can reveal the bestower of knowledge, that is Gyan Data. Right? So actually, the person who is like, even in a logic way, if I can consider this as an example here, if a person is speaking something, so usually it is his speech is remembered, right? That's what Baba is saying. And then people like, if it is Martin Luther, Mahatma Gandhi, all these people are big, big names. So we know them by their name and also by their speech. So usually the speech comes after the person, right? So Mahatma Gandhi and then his quotes and books and speeches and all that. So people are known by their speeches. So name first and then the speech. So here Baba is saying that first you have to reveal the new knowledge, because I am such an incognito person. Means Baba is such an incognito soul. I can't be revealed. So first you reveal the new knowledge, and then you can reveal the best of knowledge. So only through this new knowledge will he be revealed. Until people have the difference of what souls say and what God says in their intellect, how would they be able to let go of the little supports they are holding on to and take the support of the one? So Baba says the little supports, in Hindi it's beautifully said that किनारे पर सहारे पकड़ते हैं, किनारों को सहारा बनाते हैं. Like all these little little supports of the path of devotion, that you do this today and then you'll attain this, like all this. So we are stuck in all this. In Hindi we say naudha bhakti, a lot of bhakti we have done. Do this little bit puja and you will get this. So these are all the little little supports Baba is saying you're holding on to. And whilst you don't know the most important support of one, ek bal ek bharosa, one support and one strength, that is Baba. So at the moment, they are moving along with these tiny supports, considering them to be their support for everything. But until they experience the support of the bestower of knowledge through this knowledge, they cannot be liberated from the limited bondages. So as yet, you have only done the service of preparing the land and of transforming the atmosphere. So Baba is saying he's congratulating us actually for preparing the service land. I mean, Baba always says that in Hindi, "Dharni tayar ki hai," which means uh, BKs are now doing a good service in the way they are getting newcomers, new people, like Chalo Madhuban, come to Madhuban in various programs, various Rajyoga Shibir, so on and so forth. The Dharni, the land has been well prepared, well tilled by all of us. And also, in one way, through our yoga power, we are transforming the vibrations as well. The atmosphere of Madhuban is really very charged, because all of us come and do meditation there, and it's obviously Baba's Vardani Bhumi, the land of blessings. So Baba says, you have done that good work. So task is good. He's acknowledging that. And there is the love of the family. And this love becomes instrument to transform the atmosphere. So the third thing which is there is love is also there, because therefore that's what people experience when all the newcomers go. They say, oh, there's so much of love. All of y'all you'll serve meals, everything is beautifully done with so much of love. We have never found this before. Baba says all that is also still very good. So now what Baba wants, he's saying, however, sorry, did I miss something? Yeah, okay. The land has been prepared and will continue to be made ready. However, the foundation, the newness, and the seed is new knowledge. So I was saying you should be really stuck to your foundation, which I think we sometimes sway around, because then we say, oh, this new knowledge, they may not be. Even if I create a thought of doubt in my head, oh, how will I be able to explain to this path of devotion all these bhakts who are sitting in front of me, the difference between Shiv and Shankar. So I'm just taking an example here. So if I just have this thought of doubt, then I won't be able to do. So this new knowledge, Baba says, the foundation of this knowledge is the newness, and the seed is new knowledge. So we think Baba is the seed, And the seed of this foundation, the tree which is going to become a Brahmin tree, the seed of that tree is also is the new knowledge. So we have to really pay a lot of attention on this foundation. They experience that there is altruistic love, that there is spiritual love, but now the revelation that together with love, you souls also have the authority of knowledge, and that you are the authorities of true knowledge still remains. So Baba is saying that that is the only thing which is in between, which is actually the roadblock why revelation is not happening, because our form, though we have full faith in knowledge, and we have a lot of uh, determination as well in the knowledge, but we're not able to deliver it as we should be able to. That's what Baba is saying. The authority is lacking in us. So all of those who have come here should feel that this is something new and that it is new knowledge. That here they can hear what no one has ever told them before. They should say that you who give this knowledge are authorities of that. Of course, there is the foundation of purity, peace, love, and cleanliness that all of you have. And on the basis of this foundation, the land has been transformed. These are the four pillars, which are the four pillars Baba spoke about just in the foundation of preparing the land: purity, peace, love, and cleanliness. Sachai and actually Safai. Cleanliness, Sachai, Safai, honesty in one way. So previously, no one's intellect would remain here, whereas now, on the basis of four pillars, their intellect is attracted here. There has been this much transformation. So Baba is saying at least people's intellect is now attracted here because of these four pillars, which are very strong in all of you all. But however, now let the sound be heard everywhere of the main thing, that this is new knowledge. And up until now, whatever people have been saying yes for, the BK Almighty authorities prove that to be no, and for whatever they have been saying no, you say yes, right? So it's very paradoxical, not paradoxical, but it's interesting to know what Baba is saying here. That whatever people have been saying yes, because people feel that, yeah, BK is also is one of the spiritual organization which will help us uh, for Sadgati or whatever, for Jivan Mukti. But Baba says now the word has to come out that not only this is not also one of the organization, it is the only organization. And and for whatever they have been saying no, you say yes. No means like in the paths of devotion, there are many things like Shiva and Shankar. So I'm just taking this point again and again, or even the duration of the cycle being 5,000 years. How they'll say, no, 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 how can it be 5,000 years? The scriptures say it is lakhs and lakhs of years. Then the second thing is about 84 births. No, how can it be 84? The path of devotion, the scriptures say 84,000, 84 lakh yonia, whatever that is. So all that you will say, no, yes, that is true. So that will be revealed if this new knowledge we have the authority, and that authority we have to develop. So Baba is saying, therefore, there is the difference of the day and night between yes and no. The great souls will prove this great difference. And who are those great souls? The Mahanatma, obviously we. So now reveal this name, and there will be the cries of victory. Even if they don't have knowledge of the soul in an accurate way, they still listen to this knowledge and mix it with things they hear elsewhere, saying that this is what others also say. Here you are again. So they want to listen to the BK knowledge, which they like a lot. Obviously, the newness of it they like. They won't really, Baba says, know the details of Man Buddhi Sanskar, the detailed, accurate introduction of soul, mind, intellect, and personality traits. And they will also mix it with what they hear from different other parts. However, now let the sound be heard that the whole world is on one side and the BKs are on the other side. That you are the authority who gives new knowledge. So this authority should become well known. And it is through this that powerful souls will come forward and beat the drums on your behalf, right? Very interesting. I'm telling you, this is happening now because I'll give you an example here. In the Madhya Pradesh, I forget the name of the city always, but I know his name now. There's a very young sadhu. His name is Acharya Paramananji. Yeah. And I'm sure this video has gone viral everywhere. He was recently in Bhopal, where we have our retreat center called Sukh Shanti Bhavan. So there he was sharing, it's almost a 35-40 minute video. He is a sannyasi, but he doesn't wear the saffron colored clothes. He's now fully transformed into a being a BK and Acharya Paramanand, and he really is becoming the instrument to tell every sadhu. I mean, all those sadhu sannyasis, the path of Shankaracharya, all those, the authorities of knowledge, the so called authorities, as Baba spoke about them here as well today. So he is now becoming instrumental to tell all of them that Baba has come. God is revealed. There's no other place apart from the Brahma Kumaris where you can get this knowledge from. So here is it. Here, that's what Baba is saying, that we won't have to, we say in English the saying, blowing your own trumpet. So you don't have to blow your trumpet now. These people, such souls like him, will actually blow the trumpet or beat the drums. And moreover, he's just not a cooperative soul. He himself is a BK because he really listens to Murli daily. He does yoga, and he said, "Why do you all create a big fuss about yoga? Yoga, Baba, yoga nahi lagta. I'm not able to do proper yoga." That is because it's a problem with you. And what problem? He said. He said, "You sit. The moment you sit in yoga, that very instance, you can create a thought that what have I got? The world Almighty Authority who's becoming my servant, what has He given me? What are my attainments? So many things. The moment you just think of that, immediately your yoga should be established with Baba. So I think you all should hear that class. I'm sure many of you have heard. You can write in the chat box or share later when we speak today. But listen to that because that is really amazing that how now things are changing and we don't have to do really much. We just have to sit in that authority of giving the new knowledge, be the authority, and have all those other authorities also, which Baba spoke about, Gyan, Yog, Dharana, Seva authorities. And then these people will beat the drums. So it is through this, that powerful souls will come forward and then beat the drums on your behalf. So he is also one of those powerful souls. You won't have to beat the drums, but such souls will be satisfied and they will beat the drums with new enthusiasm when they know this to be something new. So I think it's becoming 5:30 soon. I'll just finish in a few lines. The battle of religion is yet to take place. You haven't yet shaken the gaddis of the gurus. Yeah. So now the gaddis of this is of 83. Now you can say a little bit in a subtle way the gaddis have started shaking because everyone is now realizing that yes, Baba is here. At present, all the branches and twigs are comfortably engaged in their own concerns. So who are the branches and twigs? In the kalpa tree, if you see, so it is all these sadhu sannyasis, different mutts and pants, we say in Hindi. So when is Baba's asking? They are still very comfortable in their own organizations. When is the seed revealed? Do you know when the seed comes up above? So when all the leaves on the big and the small branches have totally dried up and only the empty branches remain, that the seed is revealed. So beautifully explained, Baba. Baba said that and autumn is just over and all the dried leaves and all are shed and the entire tree is shed of all the leaves. It's only when the empty branches remain then that the seed is revealed. Even in the biology of generation of a tree, same thing applies to the kalpa tree. So when everything, all these also will see that their gaddis have shaken fully, everything is dried up, Baba will be revealed. So now you have made a plan for that, haven't you? When you come onto your own stage, your original knowledge should, of course, be revealed. And if even after coming to the land of blessings, which means Vardhani, Bhumi, Madhuban, they just say that peace here is very good, that the love here is very good. If they go back having filled their aprons with just this little bit of peace and little bit of love, then what did they specially take from the land of blessings? So therefore, this new knowledge also has to be revealed. The Almighty authority will be revealed through the authority of this new knowledge. Who is the bestower? When they receive love and peace, they definitely believe that it is someone elevated who made you like this. So I'll just stop here and remember tomorrow we'll start from here that everything is good knowledge and all that, but who is the bestower? They need to understand. So tomorrow we'll try to cover the rest of the learning. I'll just stop sharing the screen, then we can take your sharings. So you can start sharing, please. Thanks.
Awesome. So, um, Baba said that this knowledge, when we reveal it, we have to be authority, be an embodiment of authority, and then reveal it. And Baba said one few things that we need to say that it's a new knowledge. So until we don't reveal this as a new knowledge, because when we go on the field of service, then there are many people who are the embodiment of scriptures. So they will definitely come um, forward with the lines and the books that they have read. So the and when we say this knowledge with authority, that they will understand it, we'll also have to emphasize that it's a new knowledge. And we know that the world is changing, and every technology, everything is also getting up to date day by day. So similarly, this was one of the example that I heard when we reveal about this knowledge. So one brother was sharing that we know the car is changing, right, every year. So every car, when we buy a new car, so that will have a new manual. So the manual will have the instruction about how this car can be used, how the functionalities, which is everything, can be used, and it will also explain what functionalities one. So the manual will be different. The car which is launching in 2025 and the car that was launched in 2000. So the functionalities have changed. So we cannot use a manual of 2000 released car to operate a 2025 car. So similarly, the scripture that we read and the scripture that we carry forward from the ancestors, right? It all became outdated. So now we have to take the new knowledge, implement it in our lives, and then show them. So first thing we'll have to experience that, and and when we experience only, then we will say it with authority. Yeah. Om Shanti. Thank you.
Om Shanti. I'd like to bring out the unlimited crown means to be stable as an embodiment of unlimited remembrance. And that's a very deep point. And so far we are in the unlimited remembrance. That means we have an unlimited crown and we are seated on the throne, unlimited throne. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti Manoj. So it was such a good flow, like where Baba first started with, what do we get in Sangam Yoga? The crown, the throne, and the tilak. So he just spoke about, do you have the double crown? Are you seated on the throne? Are you unshakable? Because unless I'm seated on the throne and I wear a crown, I am a king. And when I sit on the throne, I have what Baba has underlined in the whole Murli is authority. So the authority of so many kinds of authorities are there, and Baba has also spoken about the authority which sannyasis have. But there, one thing what they lack is they do not have the authority of truth. They do not have the authority of the true Param Atma. That's why they have people who follow them. So what is now Baba emphasizing is authority of the accurate knowledge, the new knowledge. This is so essential because I just remember a couple of days there we had some new students who had come after Shivratri and all. And I don't know, each one was asking them what was it, what they liked. They just said knowledge and all. So one person said, I like because I like the atmosphere here. So it is now, that's what even as Baba said, you have already transformed the atmosphere. But one has to make them feel what new did they find over here? What unique did they find over here? What is the difference which they found over here, the day and night difference? So that we will find only if we are crowned in such true knowledge. We have to be firmly founded on it. Then only revelation has taken place. So I think the Murli is so deep where Baba is speaking about the four pillars. And when he says these four pillars, if you have in you, which is equal to the foundation of an accurate knowledge, then the bestower and the knowledge can be revealed. I think for the people who are just waiting to see whether the knowledge has been revealed, whether Baba has been revealed, these are a few pathways which again I would like to go through. And brother, you were sharing something about Madhya Pradesh, right? Even now I wanted to say, we just received a video, I think it's from Madhuban, about a sannyasi from Benares who has spoken so much about the Gyan and who about the service of the Brahma Kumaris. It's a realization for us to know, even though we are the people who have got the knowledge, how that person who is a rishi from, a sannyasi from Benares, explains to the world through it is how that is true knowledge, why that is accurate knowledge. It was an eye-opener for most of us. I just wanted to, when you said video, I just wanted to explain about that video which we have received. Otherwise, I think it's a deep Murli for us to know how to pass on the new knowledge and how to reveal the bestower of that true knowledge. Like, it's not Gita, I mean, it's not Krishna, but it is Paramatma. Om Shanti. Manoj bhai, can you just explain this one part of the Murli? See, Baba speaks about battle of religion. And then there is one thing which he said, when the branches and twigs get dried up, then the seed will be revealed. So does that mean when all the other religions fade off, the original religion? If you can just throw some light on, it was a very big statement over there that you have not shaken the gaddis of the gurus, and the branches and twigs are now they are comfortable, but when they get dried up, empty branches. What is that empty branches? And then seed will. If you can throw, please, some light on that vision which Baba has given.
Yeah, sure. Thanks. So, yeah, as you were rightly mentioned, that at the moment all the gurus are very comfortable in their gaddis. So, at the moment, which means that the branches are not dried up, they still have nice, beautiful leaves, which means that they are full of themselves still. And I'm not trying to downplay someone or trying to say that they are egoistic, but they are really full of themselves, that they have the authority of the scripture. So that means they are full of themselves, and these branches and twigs also have beautiful leaves. So they are fully hara bhara in one way. The foliage is very much on the tree. But once they start drying up, which means once they start realizing that yes, we are not the true authorities, that it's someone else, and someone else means it's at the Brahma Kumaris where Shiv Baba is the one. So that is meaning of drying up, where they realize that they are empty from inside, though it is the scriptures that they are full of in their heads, but nothing is actually, they don't know anything. That's the meaning of dried up. And also, since you are saying that, I think Baba's vision is about the religion, so many other religions are there. So all these other religions, we can see now what is happening at a very huge uh, system, because my traffic control is started here. I just stop that. Um, so you can see outside in the world what is happening. So much of things happening in the Lokik world, and at a very rapid stage. You can see, just to give you an example, just a very random example, like the President Trump, Donald Trump. So he's applying these tariffs everywhere, and the entire world is going through a lot of ups and downs, and you can see the earthquakes happening. And so everything has started happening now. And here it is that, and even in India, you can see the Waqf bill and all those, like so many things. Again, I've just given you three examples: one of India, one of the world, USA Trump, and one of these natural calamities. So all these things are happening now, and the battle of religions, particularly civil wars, is going to happen in India. And I mean, what fuel you can give, what fire you can give to that fuel, by all these things which are happening in India as well. So all the Hindu Muslim feuds, so all these religions will now really start fighting among themselves. That battle of religion, we can see it now in front of us. So everything is happening, and that is the point where these things, the twigs and the branches, will dry up, and then the seed will be revealed. So I think that's what I felt, that all of us can see that happening in front of our eyes, and happening at a very fast pace, right? Okay.
Okay, what's your throw on this? When the
Um,
knowledge, the sannyasis are revealing,
Mhm.
Baba says it's we children will do. But when I see the sannyasis, the flow of what Baba mentioned coming out of them. Earlier, if you remember, when sannyasis used to come to Madhuban, they were given the gaddi, they were given the respect. Never do they say that we are the truth. That they keep some margin for themselves. But nowadays, some videos and all which are coming, where clearly they are giving us as the true mirrors. What is your catch up on this? Like, how do we, children of Baba, take these things to, how do we take it?
Yeah, so I'm not aware much about how it was previously, but now we can see if I can give an example of ORC, where Brijman Bhai Sahib is instrumental for conducting these. I think every 6 monthly he does that. He's very passionate about this revealing Baba and that who is the sermonizer of Gita. It's not Krishna, it's Shiv. So all these meetings which happen, so many of them still agree, but there are a few people who still don't want to agree. So you can realize that those people are not from that clan of the deity clan, what we say. So, but the times have come now that more and more such people are coming. They want to debate, and obviously the debates want to happen so that all the other people, it's everything on YouTube nowadays. It's so common. So everyone can just see that how in a debate, whatever even the sadhus and sannyasis are saying, how they are counter questioned by the BKs and what sort of tarak vitark we say, what sort of uh, ups and downs in the debates, tu me also happens, but in a very good way, Brahma Kumaris put up their point and they are able to justify and prove what Baba has said. So we are seeing that. That's what I can say more about the ORC, which there are many things happening there. Whilst, yes, obviously in the religious wing services, yes, these people do also come on and off in Shantivan Madhuban. So times are changing, but not all of them are still agreeing. Just to let you know, the majority do agree, but few ones who are stuck and who are the very biggest authorities of the scriptures, they still don't budge from that way. Yeah. Okay. So thank you so much for your sharings, and I think it's 5:49. Should we wind up and go on to the meditation part? So let me just share the volume and we'll just be in meditation and some silence with some soft meditation music in the background. Om Shanti. Thank you so much.
Om Shanti. Thank you to Baba. Thank you, Manoj Bhai. Thank you, Divine Family. We shall meet tomorrow at 5 a.m. Until then, have a wonderful day.